Hey guys, it's me, Rick, your boy, your buddy, has returned. From this today, it's gonna be a little bit different. I am gonna make a cooking video. Yes, you heard me right, a cooking video. This was mostly requested by my friends over Discord and as well some other people that I'm not gonna mention by name, because I fear for my life. And today I am as well joined by my trusty cameraman, Edwards. My old look out, there's a car. Fucking cars, goddammit. Alright, anyway, I'm joined by my trusty cameraman Edwards, or as I like to call him from here on now, I'll call you Eddie, because it's much more easier than that, right? You like it? Nice. So, what are we going cooking today, you guys ask? Well, I think I'm gonna make my world famous, okay, maybe not world famous, but my own famous tortillas. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting. And by the time this video comes out, it's gonna be probably be like few days or something like that, because you know, I'm super lazy with my editing skills and all that, plus I have to wage work. And fucking hell, that goddamn dog, I'm gonna kill it one day, I swear to God. Anyways, yeah, so let's get to it, shall we? Let's go shopping. Okay, we are done shopping. Now we are gonna go home and prepare our ingredients. That was really fun, now wasn't it? Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? What do you have there? Come here, come here. Come on, film the dog. Everybody loves the dog. Super cute. Hey guys, this is my kitchen. Welcome. It's a little bit messy, but you know, it's mostly because I'm poor as dirt. Never mind that I can afford this camera. It took me only like half a year to save up the money, but you know, it's all in good fun. It's good investment. Yeah. Alright, anyway, first things first. Let's see what we bought, shall we? Some few simple ingredients. Like in most YouTube videos that you will see, they always say, you know what guys, we're gonna go to the local farmer's market and buy the most simplest ingredients that are really cheap. But it's not always the case, is it? I mean, look, if you want to make a simple ramen, what do they show you? Like some tofu, cheese, or fish paste, or some other bullshit that you can't find anywhere in your local market. What if you're in the boonies, living in some, I don't know, bumpkin country? Of course you can't make any of that stuff. So, what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna show you how I make it with my own ingredients. Fuck those guys, I know the best. I am the master chef. So, yeah, get ready. First things first. 3 tortillas, very nice. Make sure to buy the biggest ones that you can find. The bigger, the better, because we're gonna use a lot of ingredients and we're gonna roll them up real nice and tight. Next thing's up, crackers. That's for me, never mind it. What else do we have? I have this spice mix, Fajita Original. It's mostly used for the chicken that I'm gonna cook. If you don't have it in your local store, these spice mixes, you can just simply make your own. How? Well, just use salt, pepper, and chili powder, and what else was there? Paprika powder, or even a curry powder. It doesn't really matter, as long as it tastes good. It's all fine. But for this episode, I'm gonna use the fajita powder mix. Next thing's up. Brinza cheese. Now this cheese you can't find anywhere in your country. Hold on, it's like this? Yeah, like this. But this is what I mostly use because I don't like to use feta cheese. Feta cheese for me is a little bit too messy, especially when you cut it up. And like there's like water all over the place and it's, you know, really soft. So I mostly use Brinza cheese because it's really hard. But you at home can you usually just use any kind of goat cheese that's real salty and, you know, soft. So yeah, use feta cheese. You don't have that in your country. If you had, then it would taste better. So yeah, come live here. It's nice. The weather is nice. Latvia is a great country. And I'm not saying that because I have a gun pointed to my head. Next thing comes is a, what should I call it? Not a spice, what was it? a street food wrap sauce. Any sauce will do. Like, hell, you can even add mayo if you want. What is this gonna be for? It's gonna be for the tortillas, obviously. Of course. Next up, Dynamite energy drink. This is mostly for myself, because I fucking hate coffee. Oh god, that's so good. Oh, this is gonna be helping me the whole day off. Paprika, freshest, the best, farm grown, and full of pesticides. Chicken, and iceberg salad. I don't know what you call it in like English, but that's what we call it here, iceberg salads. So yeah, it's just simple like salad that we're gonna use. It's much better than your usual lettuce because like lettuce leaves that you usually find in your like local stores, they're a little bit too, how should I say it, too sour. And of course there's also the Chinese lettuce. That's mostly what people use for like salads and things like that. They also taste good, they're cheap, but they don't taste so good. But these ones, the ice lettuce salads, they're really good. I mean, you can eat that shit raw, so it's pretty nice. And of course, what else do we have? That's the last thing. Last but not least, some black olives. Any will do, it doesn't matter, you can even use green olives if you like. I use the store-bought black olives that are already cut up and without any seeds. You know why? Because I'm fucking lazy and I'm not gonna cut that shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But first, what do we need to do first? First, well, I can't cook in this outfit now, can I? So I'm gonna change up my clothes, shall I? Let's do that. Look at it, let's. Hey, it's me, Cooking Rick. Right here, right now. How do I look? Real fresh, real professional. This is it. I'm coming for you next, Gordon Ramsay.
It's the lamb sauce!
Your title of Master Chef is mine. I can't see shit in these glasses. What the fuck am I thinking? Let's just do it like... Oh, much better. Alright. First things first. What shall we start with? Prepping the ingredients. You don't want to cook anything first. Like, first you want to like prepare your ingredients first. Like, washing vegetables and all that shit. But first, we have to wash our hands as well. Real professional like. And use the most dirtiest rag you can find to clean your fucking hands. Or just use your pants as well. This is gonna work as well, fine. Alright, so we are gonna cut up some vegetables. Delicious paprika. Wash them up quite nice. If you have questions about what this is, that's mushrooms, forest mushrooms. They're sitting there salting. It's really delicious, trust me. It's not as bad as it looks. I know gray food doesn't taste good usually, but this one is good. Trust me. Or don't, whatever. We're gonna use a big knife. Usually when I see those YouTube channel cooking videos, most people just use those shitty little plastic knives, or what the hell are those? Porcelain knives? You know those ones, right, Eddie?
Well, I don't know. I'm not really into cooking, but...
No, you have to cook. I mean, if you get a wife, you know she's not gonna cook for you. Nobody cooks for anybody these days, you have to cook for yourself. Or, you know, make a takeout food.
Like, imagine myself like 40 years old, like having a wife or a baby 9 months and a mortgage and a car.
Oh yeah, and a mortgage on your pets as well. You can't have any dogs without at least losing a few K of euros. So, Take out the seeds, of course, as well. You don't want to eat the seeds. I mean, you can't if you're a complete psycho, that is. And this is how I cut my paprika usually. First, you cut off the top. Then, you cut off the bottom. And then, you just go in, slide in from the sides, and cut out the middle part. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you don't need to cut it like complete dumbass from the middle or the sideways or whatever. What is that sound? What is that?
I have a message.
Oh, is it your Tinder date?
No.
No? Well, let's see. What is it? Is it your mom?
No, man.
Alright.
It's okay.
Alright, let's see. Well, if this is a Tinder date, say hi for me. Cut it up real nice. Mostly I cut up my ingredients in nice little bits and pieces. I don't like to eat them like in huge portions. This knife seems a little bit not that sharp, so let's sharpen it up a little bit, shall we? Real professional. Sometimes I see some amateur cooks like sharpening their knives and going into the cutting food already, and I'm like, what, are you fucking crazy? You know that there's still some little bit of iron residue left on the blade. You have to first clean it off, because once you cut it in, you can see a little black specks on it. That's iron that you sharpened from your blade. And it's like, what the hell were you thinking, dude? Nice and clean.
You're like professional latte, you know.
Yes, that's right. The only one. Remember that. And remember me. I do love these stainless steel knives. They're much easier to handle and much better to use. Those fucking porcelain knives, what the hell is that? I mean, hell, I even saw one of PewDiePie's cooking videos where he used that knife. I was like, what the hell is that? Is that like a toy knife or something? But one of your fans have it as well. Remember when I was making sushi for him?
Oh yeah, I remember, yeah.
He too had that little kitchen knife, the little toy knife. Disgusting. Much easier, now that it's nice and sharpened up. Delicious. Careful that you don't cut your fingers, of course. The first time I worked with a huge knife like this one, I cut my fingers in the first week. All of them were just bandaged up. But you know, you live and learn. Sometimes people ask, how do you cut this stuff and not cut your fingers? Well, it's easy. First, you put your fingers like this, in a little knuckle shape. And then, you just cut it like this. Don't cut it like that, because you're gonna lose your fingers real fast. Just do it like this. See? Put your fingers here, and just cut. Nice and easy. You don't need to rush it. And after a while, you can just cut it up nice and fast. Real easy. So, that's the first ingredient ready, our paprika. And of course, what's the best way to cook? Is with a clean station. Throw out all the useless stuff that you don't need, all the seeds, all the dirty ass things. Because a clean station is an effective station. Remember that. And remember me. Remember me. Always. Next up, let's see. Tomatoes. That was intentional. First things up, wash them as well. Never forget, always wash your vegetables. It doesn't matter if you think they are clean or you know you bought them a store and they look pristine. It doesn't matter. You always wash your fucking greens. Always. Get out the middle part. Real nice. Now you might think that this is a lot of ingredients. Is it gonna be enough? Well, don't worry, because we're not just gonna make some tortillas. This is gonna be for something else as well. And you can easily cut it like this or this, it doesn't matter. And second part is done. Real nice. Was listening a little pausing?
Yeah. No.
Sāki jau?
Jā.
Jā. Vēl pauzīt paņemsim.
Jā, protams.
Vai bišķi tad arī ietad. Cik labs dinamīts.
Ai, vecīt. Kā jau viņam tas stāps tur šķīps ir? Tu pamanīji?
Jā. Okay, let's continue now, shall we? Next thing is up. What shall we do? Let us up. Cut up some chicken, shall we? You can use your usual chicken fillet or chicken strips. It doesn't matter as long as it's chicken. There was some cheap like chicken as well, a little bit of skin. I mean, it had a good price, but I am not gonna use it for today. Very delicious. So, what did I want to do? Alright, let's clean up the station a little bit. Why is there always water in these bowls? God damn it, is nobody fucking cleaning this shit in the house? Seriously, pisses me right off. So, cut up your chicken or chicken strips in not too small and not too big pieces, like yay big shall be more than enough. Because once you cook the chicken, it actually gets small, so you don't have to worry about it. Excuse me, too much. Oh, that was a delicious energy drink.
That was a dynamite.
Oh yes.
Going back. Looking its way back.
My body is rejecting, but I say to hell with that one. And that should do it. The chicken is nicely cut up. It's quite looking quite nice, I should say. Ugh, I really hate how my hands feel after I cut up some meat. So, next thing's up. What do we need? What do we need? We need to cut up some salads, shall we? By the way, I'm not cutting this shit in like any particular order, it's just whatever I get my hands on first. Real or random like. Oh, nice. Alright, I need a bigger bowl. Let's see.
I will film the neighborhood. Yeah, that's the hood.
Yeah, that's a crazy dog. They should put it down before anything bad happens to it.
Well, I can't see the dog now.
It's fucking crazy. That dog is goddamn nuts. It always tries to jump over the fence like it's goddamn athlete or something. Now the best thing about this salad is that you don't actually need to wash it for some reason. Because, well, I don't really know why. But still, you should probably cut up, like, look for some, like, little bit dead things, like that, little spots, a little bit of brown stuff. and just get rid of it. Alright. Cut it up in the middle. Cut out.
It looks like a brain.
It does, doesn't it? God damn it. I have to pick up this shit like a goddamn animal. I'm a messy cook sometimes, but I'm very effective. Trust me, I know. I know myself. Cut out the middle parts. Get rid of this shit. Yeah, this one is my favorite salad because, I mean, you can easily eat it like just like that. It tastes like really nice. The normal lettuce that grows outside, it's really sour and shit, unless you like add ranch sauce to it. I know you Americans love your ranch sauce a lot, but we don't, because we're farmer country. Are we? Is Latvia actually a farmer country? Like what country are we? We don't have too much of industry. We used to have, but you know, the European Union came in and fucked things up.
Well, I would not actually agree with that because they gave us some money
Oh yeah.
to start to make some startups.
I mean, they gave money to our government.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And it's always like, yeah, remember that money that you gave us? We kind of ran out. What? How? Well, we built up that bridge that costed like millions and millions of euros. I think believe that bridge is like the most expensive bridge in the whole Europe or the whole world. I believe even. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, probably in Europe, yeah.
It's funny as hell. Ah, corruption. Don't you just love it? Next up, we have our salads ready. We have our chicken, we have that, we have that, we have that. What do we need? Let's get up some cheese. The best thing about Brinza cheese is not only it's local and delicious, but it's also really hard. Like, it's not like your usual kind feta cheese. Like feta cheese and any other goat cheese, it's very, how do you say it, very soft and limp. What a funny word. Real nice and bouncy. You can easily use feta cheese, of course, if you don't have anything like this in your country or your local store. It doesn't matter. As long as it's salty goat cheese, it's all good. Now, I'm not sure if this cheese is actually made out of goat milk or sheep's milk. Well, it doesn't really matter. It tastes good. It's real salty as well. You wanna try? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, try it.
Oh yeah.
A lot of salt in it. My kitchen is way too small. I need a better place. I need like a professional kitchen. A big place for myself. But I can't afford it. Because all my YouTube videos are getting copyright claimed by UMG. So, fuck you UMG, you bunch of lunatics. No, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm making any money off of any YouTube videos anyway. Still not monetized. I still need 1,000 subscribers to start off. And it's still only 70. So, remember guys, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, whatever. And then maybe I can save up for hookers and drugs. It's my dream.
Maybe just for the first one.
Yeah, okay, maybe the fourth one. Alright, let's see. Next up, olives. How do we prepare these ones? Well, let me tell you. First, you open them up, get rid of water, and done. That's it. This is why you buy only the green olives that are already sliced up and without any seeds. This is why. Because screw cutting olives. It's too much work. And you know, it sucks. Like cutting a little small olives with your little knife. It sucks, okay? It sucks. Right, next one. The last part that we need is, what is the biggest staple dish in Latvia? Do you know what it is? The biggest, famous of all them, the greatest vegetable of the time that we always use in our dishes. Do you know what it is?
A potato.
Come on.
It's not a vegetable.
I know it's, you know, potato is like our staple food, it's our life source, but we're not Irish, you know. That's just like a rumor that we Latvians live off only potatoes. No, it's something much more better. It's really healthy and it gets rid of all the ailments and illnesses. That's how we stay strong and beautiful.
Like some onions. Or...
That's right.
No.
Onions. Latvians are like onions. We have a lot of layers. That was a wise line said by some green dude. I forgot his name. Mahatma Gandhi? Who knows? Anyways, we'll need a lot of onions. And I know one of my friends from UK hates onions. But here's what I have to say to you, Thomas. Fuck you. Onions are great. Onions are life. And you will never take a bite of our onions. So, how many should we use? I believe these ones are pretty small, so I think we'll use about 5. Yeah, 5 onions should be mostly good. It's a little bit too big of a knife, we'll use, I think, a little bit smaller. Yeah, sure, why not? This is how I mostly peel my onions, much more easier. You don't have to fucking deal with it. Like most restaurants, just peel the onions like whole. I cut them up in like half and then just peel off these onion skins fast and nice and easy.
Hopefully we're not gonna cry.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna cry. But there's actually one trick that you can do if you don't want to cry like a little bitch. You wet up your blade.
12 seconds later.
Fucking hell.
Fucking onions.
Hold on. Oh shit. I can already see the comment sections below saying, oh, what's this? You're crying like a little bitch because of a bunch of onions? What is this? Ah, fucking hell. God damn it. Oh shit. The wet blade technique doesn't fucking work. It's bullshit.
It worked in the start, but now, well,
It works in movies for some reason. How do I cut it mostly? Like this. We go. Here and then. Nice and easy. No cut up fingers, no cut up anything. Do you feel it?
it's getting nasty.
Oh, you feel it in your eyes,
A
don't
little pepper spray.
You know, whenever I watch like fucking movies and shit like that, They should show always this part as well. Like the actors actually crying because of all the onions. Oh, much better. Whew. This is how strong the Latvian onions are. It doesn't matter how professional you are gonna cry a lot. God damn it. Delicious. Alright, first thing first, heat up your pan. For this one, you're actually gonna need 2 pans. And it's good thing that I have these pans. I told my grandmother, you know, we're buying way too many pans and way too many pots. Where the hell do we need them? And now I know. We need them. So I'm gonna increase my dual build. This one's gonna be for chicken. And this one is gonna be for something else. For what, you might ask? Well, that's for later on.
I'm still crying from those onions. Shit.
Do you need to wash up your face?
Oh my god.
Give it a go.
Oh.
Go on, wash up your face. Oh, god damn it. This is it. How do you feel?
I'm not gonna use that dirty towel. I'm just gonna use my pants.
Oh, your eyes. They look so beautiful. Real nice.
Okay, give me back the camera.
I'm gonna...
Okay, give me back the camera. I can't do that shit.
Alright, here we go. Right, the pan. It's nice and warm. We'll need some oil. It doesn't matter what oil you use, rapeseed or olive oil. I think olive oil is actually quite nice.
Or car oil. It doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah.
Or car oil.
It gives that extra black flavor. First up, the onions. We're gonna cook them up nice and brown. Should be about right. It's nice, soft, and we can definitely put in the chicken right now inside of it. All the chicken. Oh, look at that beauty. Mix it up real nice with the onions. Remember, when cooking the chicken, you have to always mix it up. You can also use the pork meat as well for your tortillas if you're feeling kind of cheap. But remember, you have to cook them for a long time because pork doesn't cook as fast as chicken does. You can already see it's getting white. That's how fast it cooks. It looks quite good. I think we can put in our spice mix. Very nice. Remember, if you don't have spice mix, you can always use some cat curry or, where was it? Paprika powder. Anything that you have in your hands. As long as it's delicious spice mix, it doesn't matter. So, that's it. Last thing last. What are we gonna use this pan for? Well, we are gonna use it to heat up our tortillas. And you might ask, why? Well, it's simple. It's because I told you so. Listen to me. That's my decision. Don't question me. Oh. But mostly, why I do this is so it attains its shape. Once it's warm and nice cooked, you put all the ingredients inside of it and just roll it up all nice and put it on the side. Because once it's hot and it gets cooled down, it actually attains its shape. It seals up nice and tight. Because if you would put all your ingredients right now in here, it wouldn't seal up quite properly. So yeah, do it always. Heat up your tortillas, make sure they're nice and warm. Put all the ingredients inside, seal it up nice and tight, and yeah, that's it. I'll show you the sealing process as well, how it looks. What's next? Right there. What else we need? Our little sauce for our wrap. Make sure that it's not way too hot, because then it will cook, and you don't want it to cook, you want it to warm up, so it's nice and warm. Not too hot and not too cold, but just a little bit tiny, weensy right. Careful you don't burn your fingers, of course, as well, because the pan is hot, like me. I love myself. And here we go. First thing first, we need to put in the chicken, the main stuff. Then, simply the salads. Paprika. Tomatoes. The cheese, the best part. Some olives, and this is why mostly I use the biggest wrap I can find, because I like to put a lot of stuff in it.
There's a chopper outside somewhere.
A black one? Is the US attacking finally? Or maybe the Russians? Who knows? Oh, try to find it!
No, it's a plane.
No, never mind. Boring. Anyways, so next up, a bit of sauce.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's right. And wrap it like this, nice and tight. Careful that doesn't fall out anywhere out. The trickiest part is to seal off the top, because everything just likes to go up. But that's where heating the tortilla comes into the play. Because it's nice and warm, it's easier to seal it up. And just leave it like this. The sealed part on the bottom, and like this. And once it cools down, it's gonna be nice, tightly sealed up, almost. And it's gonna be much easier to make it all. And here we go. That's the last of it. That's it. That was my world local famous tortillas. And of course we still have some leftovers left, so what do we do with them? Well, there's two options that you can do with them. First, you can make some easy salads, or if you have even more wraps, you can actually make like, I don't know, like a vegetarian styled tortillas, one with the meat and one without. So that's easy to make. But for today, we are gonna make a quick salad. All we have to do is just put some leftover chicken in it. Nice and easy.
A lot of cheese.
A lot of cheese. And the last of this sauce that we have. Nice and tight. Come on. Squeeze out the last drop like a toothpaste. And that's it. And now all we have to do is just mix it up. Add some salt, pepper, doesn't matter, whatever you like. Oh, somebody's home. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can just mix it up all the rest, you get the basic idea. Still have some olives in it. Come on out. There we go. Let's see. Something fell around. So yeah.
Ciao,
Ciao.
how dare you?
Proszę, start filming. Tak. Okay, so last things last, the taste test. Let's see how our tortillas worked out, if they are delicious and well cooked. Let's dig in. Perfect. Just beautiful. Warm, nice, moist. And delicious. This was my local famous tortillas. Easy to make, cheap to make, and also some side dish salads as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little cooking show that I made. If you like this sort of video, just ask me more and I'll be sure to make more in the future. I have plenty of ideas of what should I make, but yeah, for now this is it. This was the first one. And again, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. And remember, Gordon Ramsay, I'm coming for you. See ya.